Shamai Elite Dangerous Chums. We're back in a Alliance ship this week with this week's episode of View from a Bridge, VFAB, and we are in the Crusader. Now this is the multi-crew version of the Chieftain, and it's very much the same as the Chieftain and the Challenger with the internals, and just all the front panels should look very, very similar. Now a bit more like the Chieftain with the darker kind of black with the silver kind of contrast around the dashboard and all that, and just around the panels around the side. So what is actually different about this ship? Let's just look. The massive canopy is exactly the same as the other two ships, so that's very nice. Mighty fine Lacon design there. But if we try and look to the back, we'll see the main changes which come in. So we've got that panel down there showing a schematic of the ship. We also have that thermos flask, which is some kind of compressed gas thing, and we have an extinguisher back there, which hopefully is a CO2 extinguisher. But if we look way to the back, we can see there's three chairs that they've managed to ram in the back there, and also the main back doors. And what you cannot see, no matter how you try and look, where those overhead lights are there, remember there's some steps down that lead to a mysterious area that we can't see, where there may well be another emergency exit, one on each side as well. But that small seat in the middle is like a child's seat, because it doesn't have any of the massive panels that the other co-pilots get. So is that like just the passenger? I don't know who's going to fit there. But this is of course multi-crew, so it allows you to have ship launch fighters. That's the main benefit, although I hear it's a rubbish ship to fly. I've not honestly flown mine, I've just left it there because YouTube has told me not to. Oh, if we look to the back there, can we actually see a door? Is that a door behind that left-hand chair? I mean, it kind of looks like a corridor with a door at the end, but we can't actually stand up and walk around. Seems to be a bit more lighting in here out the back, but there's not a great deal of space. Like if we wanted to add an extra feature in the game, like I think I said a popcorn machine or something like that out the back, we don't have a great deal of space for them. Well, but a popcorn machine would probably fit in, but anything more substantial won't. And what this does tell us, though, at least with those cupboards on the side, they're not actually exits, are they? Like they're sized for a person, but these chairs are getting in the way of those closets that we can try and get into. Also, what about the circuit breakers up on the top there? And there was what looked like a first aid kit. It's still there. I mean, are the circuit breakers black or something? They're too dark to see? Yeah, I think they're too dark to see. That's the one. My headset's beginning to steam up because we're getting into the winter now and it's getting cold. But, yeah, it's a very good interior. It's very crammed in. As an emergency exit goes, I'd say it's pretty dangerous with that chair in the middle, that child's chair. So we'd need to get that out for to meet ISO 9001. But otherwise, it's a very good internals. Not necessarily the safest to exit from this ship, but it's good. I like the internals, even if it looks a little bit crammed in. One thing, I'd just get rid of that seat in the middle, but that's obviously for multi-crew, so it needs to be there for that reason, for gameplay reasons, unfortunately. Maybe you could invert it and stick it to the roof. That would make a better exit. Something like that could have been an option in a space ship for space. That'd be pretty cool as well, having bats coming from the ceiling. Anyway, that is the Crusader. Quite a surprise. I wasn't going to do this video because I didn't think there'd be a great deal in it. Then I remembered, multi-crew, just wang some seats in. Good old FDev. Good job there. I think it's quite nice, except for that middle seat. So that is your view from a bridge for the Crusader. I hope you found that useful and helped you to make your decision on buying a VR headset. And it's not obviously clickbait to make you assume that there's been some ship interiors put in the game, which there hasn't. Hopefully not, because otherwise this series is going to be, having been pre-recorded, going to be pretty much ruined. But I'm sure FDev will not do that as any kind of surprise. So I think we know all the surprises now. Right, I'm off, and so are you. Thank you very much. Have a great day.